Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. Let's just shut this door. Right, we are off to KELSALL Hill for a fun ride with Tia. We do the farm rides quite a lot together, but this is actually our first one of the year. Trailer all good. Emergency hay net, always take an emergency hay net. I have been in a situation before where I've broken down and run out of hay, or I have actually legit once been stuck at a venue because a lorry broke down in the gateway, like the exit. No one could get out. So she's always got her hay net, and then I always take a bit extra spare, and of course water, which I'm filling up. But we are pretty much all good to go. So yeah, we just need a horse. Right then, let's go. You ready? See you when we get there. We've arrived. Debs has her water and her hay. Hey Bobby, get you tapped up, shall we? Whisper is slowly creeping up my ramp. Hey dude, do you want to see your girlfriend? Yes! You're so cute. You're so cute. I love you. Look at you in your little hat. I thought I would bring you a voiceover because Tia and I just chat for far too long on these rides, which I suppose is not a bad thing because we ended up getting quite a lot of walking in before we said to ourselves, you know, we really should actually do some trotting. Tia was on Whisper, who has had a bit of time off, so this is actually his first trip out in the trailer this year, so he's getting just a little bit fitter, which is quite nice because it just meant that we had more time to chat. Anyway, we're at KELSALL. They've got this lovely little farm ride and they keep the grass all mown, so the ground's always really nice. They've got all this like wooded area, optional fences. I mean, if you've seen my farm rides before, we do love coming on these. They're just a lovely way of getting up the fitness in a different environment basically. And the best bit is they have water fences, and Dublin always makes me laugh in water. She won't go through a puddle, but she bloomin' loves a water fence. Are you going to go in, or are you just going to hog the whole entrance? No, go in and do that. Come on. In, get in, and then you can do it. In. Let Whisper in. She's like, I can't, I've got to put my head in. Such an idiot. Her whole nostrils are underneath. She plays with it. But she's always been, like, I've never ever had an issue with her not drinking. She's always drunk so much. What are you doing, Wiz? What are you doing? You gonna splash? You are so weird. Yeah. Oh god, she just makes me laugh. She just has to stop and dunk her whole head in the water, and it's so difficult to get her in water for the first time. Like when I did try to event her, I used to always get penalties, but she never actually like tends to step back. She just has to stop and dunk her head in, like over her noseband, dunk her entire face in the water. No idea why. Anyway, we had a little splash around. It's quite nice because it's like quite nice and cold in the legs basically, isn't it? So it's a nice little break. And then we just decided that we're gonna just kind of mainly like do a lot of trotting. We're not speed demons and we didn't need to be doing anything crazy. So mainly just trotting. And Whisper, his like party trick is to just suddenly like stop dead if something spooks him. So we don't tend to go cantering around an awful lot. I do like KELSALL because they've got the sand as well in the spaces that are a little bit harder. If they've got fences and things like that, they're very good at putting the sand down. And then we did find a place for a nice canter. And I was actually really pleased because we had no miniature broncs despite us being at the back. Whisper is like 18.2 or 18.3, so even when he's not going quick, he just covers the ground, and it tends to wind Dublin up. But we actually, I think we were behind for most of our cantering today. We just did lots of little spats like that, and then basically just did some more walking, more chatting, more relaxing, and it was really, really nice.
Don't wind Whisper up. I got that on film!
So the only issue I do have, and you'll see it here, is that Dublin tends to like bore her head down to try and be strong. So I have to kind of like use one hand to lift and try and get her head up. She's very on the forehand anyway, she's just built that way. And then her way of kind of knowing that she's strong to try and catch up is to just put her head between her knees. So I have to just use one hand to lift and try and get her head up. And then Whisper saw something and just stopped dead. There are options to make the ride a bit smaller, so you could have gone like right back there and straight back up, or there's a little loop up here. This is a massive hill, and because we've been doing basically walking the whole way, we figured that we would do the slightly longer one. But this hill is insane. They were naked climbing up this, and then luckily we just had this nice shaded walk. There's lots and lots of fences that you can jump, but obviously Whisper's not been out yet this year, so he's not jumping anything. I think she jumped one roll top a little bit later on, and Dublin I don't tend to jump much, and a lot of the fences were just a little bit bigger, so we just enjoyed walking. But yeah, Tia did find this, although Whisper did not want to jump it properly, and then it was time for a good final gallop.
Oh, we're really off. Nicely! Don't.
And then they just have more of this beautifully mown ground. It was so soft, so we decided to have just one final little short canter. I think we just had 3 little canters, which is nice. It's nice to go out and just be a bit chill and enjoy ourselves. The ground was really nice. I'm taking advantage of it because if you follow me all the time, you'll know that our hiking is beautiful, but you just cannot get anywhere for a decent canter. It's all a bit stony and a bit hard, so gotta take the wins when you can, basically. And then I just finished off with a nice little stretchy trot just to sort of cool it down, because then you've just got all these lovely sand tracks again that lead you down back towards KELSALL's venue. It's a really good way of having like an explore. So the gallops are on the left hand side there, and then they've got jumping paddocks, and then this is just a little trek round, and then it was time to get them all washed off.
Oh yeah, and so. Oh yes, a good girl biscuits. Some good boy biscuits. Oh, we love Auntie Katie. Oh, sorry, Whisper. No, they're I do have. What, you mean you don't want a shower? So you can get secondary splash. Nice. It's pointless, so. I'd say you could use some bamboo, but I don't. Nice.
Right, you got water, you got food, you're minging, you're covered in hydration mash. See you in a bit. Oh, she's just chilling, and you'll see I went shopping. Rachel's here, by the way. I went shopping. I bought some of her skin stuff. I bought new tech cleaner, which is like 2 parts. And I got a tail bag, bandage that's like a bag as well, and a new water bucket because mine is minging. She's like so tired. I need to wash her legs. I'm gonna wash her legs because last time she had that allergy to the sand. So gonna be overprotective and wash all of her legs off and get her out in the field.
What's the bit? And she's got Neo socks on.
Crocs and socks! In go faster mode.
You mean sports mode?
You bought them for me, so...
Yeah, because I'd never heard the end of it if I didn't.
Oh my god. So I filmed a quite good outro, if I may say so myself, but you may have heard throughout that vlog my microphone was crackling and the wires come loose. And the outro that I filmed in the car is just deadly silent. So gutted. I've got to order a new wire for my camera. It's the one from the microphone that connects to the camera. But anyway, we had such a good time. I can't even remember what I was speaking about. And then you may have seen like Brad came at the end, bless him, with his camera. So that was quite cute. So he gets some footage. He's still sort of practicing and learning how to use it. So any excuse to come up and practice is good, I guess. But yeah, Dublin thoroughly enjoyed herself. I really, really like that farm ride. And I now can confirm that she didn't have any allergic reactions. No, nothing wrong with her. She's so happy. It's Tuesday now and I'm going to go up in a minute and put her to bed. I brought them in this afternoon because the weather was awful, but now it is beautifully sunny. I'm filming this on the iPad to see how that works. But yeah, I'm going to go and turn them back out. I'm giving her the 2 days off just because with her being older, like there's no harm in her having the 2 days off. She's living out, so she's like walking around and everything. But also because adult gets in the way and I've got to go food shopping. There is absolutely no food in this house. So I need to go food shopping. And if I ride, I'm not going to be food shopping until 7:30 and it just gets a bit late. So yeah, she's just going to have to day off. I'm going to ride tomorrow morning before work. And yeah, then this vlog will be out. And then, yeah, we've got a bit of a quiet week next week, but the week after is very exciting. So do bear with and make sure you have subscribed so you don't miss out. We've got lots of stuff coming up now. I have got Hitchstead and things like that with work, but I've got another farm ride. And then we have like Equifest, the Concourse Championships, VHS, all coming up in quite quick succession. And there is one case where I get back from one show on the Monday and then I leave for the next one on the Thursday. So we have like 2 days at home. So yeah, I'm going to do like a whole thing about the quickest turnaround ever. And yeah, lots of things coming up. So yeah, make sure you are subscribed. I'm going to stop rambling on and I will see you guys next time. Bye.